Ford has just pulled off a move that has sent shockwaves through the global auto industry, and honestly, the biggest surprise is that it challenges the very companies that thought they were leading the electric revolution. While the world races to build electric vehicles, Ford has introduced something that could flip the script entirely. At a time when rivals were locked in battles over battery range and charging speed, Ford was quietly working on an engine that could question the dominance of petrol, diesel, and even electric power in the years to come. This isn't just another engine built for performance or efficiency, it's a breakthrough that could, really redefine the way the auto industry looks at the future. Ford isn't new to rewriting the rules. With over a century of history, the company has transformed mobility more than once. But this time, the step is so bold that it has even made industry giants pause and pay attention. Ford has shown that the game isn't only for startups and that legacy players can still reset the field if they're willing to think big. So what exactly is in this engine that has everyone talking? Is it simply another model launch, or could it be the beginning of a true revolution? Before diving into the details of this groundbreaking innovation, let's take a closer look at how Ford has repositioned itself on the global stage. This 120-year-old giant has re-emerged as a serious contender, standing toe-to-toe with today's biggest names in electric and hybrid technology. The transformation began with a bold shift in strategy. Once focused almost entirely on petrol and diesel, Ford started pouring investments into electrification. But its real edge lies in its production power, with manufacturing hubs across the United States, Europe, China, and India, allowing it to deliver vehicles around the globe with an efficiency that many competitors just can't match. What also sets Ford apart is its variety. From America's best-selling pickup, the F-150, to electric SUVs like the Mustang Mach-E that rival Tesla, Ford has carved out a strong presence across both commercial and family markets. But in today's world, building cars is only half the battle. The way you connect with customers is just as important. Ford has stepped up here too, expanding digital sales platforms, offering online bookings, and delivering software updates directly through the internet, bringing a seamless, modern experience to its drivers. Ford has breathed new life into its legacy. Beyond cars, it's investing heavily in the future, building massive gigafactories, advancing battery research, and strengthening its sustainability game. Today, Ford isn't just a car company, it's a global innovator, proving that even a century-old brand can reinvent itself with fresh thinking. And now let's talk about the centerpiece of this reinvention, the engine that's keeping competitors awake at night, Ford's EcoBoost technology. This isn't your typical engine. It's been designed with precision to deliver the punch of a larger motor while cutting down fuel use, offering more power at less cost. The secret lies in two innovations: turbocharging and direct fuel injection. The turbocharger recycles exhaust gases to push more air into the engine, squeezing out serious performance even from smaller builds, while direct fuel injection ensures every drop of fuel is used with maximum efficiency, boosting output while reducing waste. The EcoBoost family comes in multiple sizes, starting with a compact 1-liter that produces a surprising 123 horsepower, scaling up to 1.5 liters, with 181 horsepower and mid-range options like the 2-liter and 2.3-liter, delivering 250 to 310 horsepower. And for heavy-duty needs, there's the 3.5-liter twin turbo V6, powerful enough to rival a V8, but with far better fuel efficiency. This is Ford's message to the industry: intelligent engineering can deliver performance, efficiency, and sustainability all in one package. Clearly, Ford has shown how to build technology intelligently, providing more power with less fuel and less pollution. The EcoBoost is truly an engine that's built for today's needs. Ford's EcoBoost engines understand the needs of today's times very well. These engines are for those who want strong power, good mileage, and at the same time, minimal damage to the environment. Whether you are driving a small car or a heavy truck, EcoBoost technology is useful in every situation, with no compromise in power and no compromise in fuel savings. The situation is different in the UK, where there are strict regulations, and every car company has to adapt to the environment. Ford has invested £24 million to build a powerful EV testing lab at its Dunton campus. This lab has 8 test rooms that run 24 hours a day, so that every engine can be tested for years of use, ensuring that whether the engine is electric, hybrid, or petrol, it will last a long time and perform well. Now let's come to America. People here love trucks, and Ford knows this very well. So they introduced the electric version of their popular truck, called the F-150 Lightning. This vehicle created a stir as soon as it was launched, with more than 70,000 people booking it in just 1 week. The interesting thing is that 90% of them chose its most expensive variant, and 80% opted for the long-range battery, clearly showing that people want power and luxury along with technology. So Ford's game plan is actually to keep a close pulse on each country, really focusing on low-cost vehicles in China, putting a lot of effort into strengthening green technology in the UK, and then In the US, focusing on those powerful trucks and vehicles that American consumers love. It's all about adapting to different consumer preferences. But honestly, the goal here isn't just to make cars. Ford wants to create a whole ecosystem that includes EV vehicles, charging points, locally manufactured batteries, and while making sure everything is done in a sustainable way. Ford's Blue Oval City factory in Tennessee is actually a big part of this vision, and it's set to take EV battery manufacturing to entirely new heights. Along with all this, Ford is also investing in charging stations across different parts of the country, so people don't have to worry about range and can buy EVs with ease. Ford's electric revolution isn't just about making cars, it's also about creating new jobs, new business opportunities, and honestly a greener future right here in the country. Ford's goal is to provide EVs to ordinary people, not just the rich, so that everyone has the option of green technology. Now let's come to the engine that has created a stir in the entire car industry, the ZZ632 Big Block V8. The name is as big as its power. General Motors left no stone unturned while making this engine, bringing the kind of technology that was earlier available only in racing cars into normal production vehicles. This is not just an engine, it is a mechanical monster where, from its sound to its speed, everything is going to win hearts in a jiffy. When you start this engine, it feels as if the ground has shaken. Its power is so tremendous that it feels like flying the car, not driving it. But the question is this engine just a game of speed, or can it actually change the entire automotive way of thinking? General Motors says that the ZZ632 is not made just to show horsepower. It is such a level of engineering that it can make every vehicle feel outdated. Now, let's talk about the numbers. The ZZ632 V8 engine is the most powerful crate engine Chevrolet Performance has ever built, putting out 1,004 horsepower without any fancy fuel, just on normal gas from the pump. Its top power comes at 6,600 RPM, and it can be pulled up to 7,000 RPM. Its response is so nimble that with just a little acceleration, the car moves ahead in the blink of an eye, making it as good for drag racing as it is for street driving. Now let's talk about its design, a masterclass in balancing brutal strength with meticulous weight management. The foundation of this behemoth is its deep skirt aluminum block, a material choice that is critical to its identity. By utilizing advanced aluminum alloy casting techniques, GM engineers achieved a block that is significantly lighter than an equivalent iron unit, saving crucial pounds that contribute to overall vehicle weight distribution and performance, yet possesses the immense structural rigidity required to contain the tremendous forces generated by over 1,000 horsepower. This rigidity is paramount. It prevents cylinder wall distortion under extreme combustion pressure, ensuring optimal piston ring seal and longevity even when the engine is subjected to repeated, brutal launches on the drag strip. This philosophy of lightweight strength carries through to every major component. The forged aluminum pistons are a work of art in high-performance metallurgy. They are designed to be incredibly strong to withstand the violent detonations happening within each cylinder, yet their reduced mass compared to heavier forged pistons allows for dramatically higher engine speeds without catastrophic failure. Lighter pistons combined with the meticulously balanced forged steel crankshaft reduce reciprocating mass. This means the engine can accelerate with breathtaking rapidity, changing RPM in an instant. That nimble response where a mere tap on the throttle results in an immediate savage surge forward. Furthermore, the cylinder heads are where the engine truly breathes fire. They are massive, ported for maximum airflow, and feature huge valves that act as open floodgates, allowing vast quantities of air and fuel to rush in and exhaust gases to scream out efficiently. The valve train is built to control this chaotic flow with precision, utilizing robust rocker arms, push rods, and valve springs, capable of managing the aggressive camshaft profile at extreme RPM without succumbing to valve float. Every single component, from the smallest bearing to the largest casting, has been optimized at a microscopic level. Tolerances are razor thin, and every surface that experiences friction or load is finished to a degree of smoothness and hardness that borders on the obsessive. This holistic, no-compromise approach to design is why the ZZ632 experiences no performance drop at high speeds. It is an engine that doesn't just survive at its limits, it is built to thrive there, delivering relentless earth-shaking power from idle all the way to its soaring peak.